I built a nice big house. There's Stonehenge down there. Let's see how this treehouse looks from the bottom. I want to get a good look at this. Let's do it from over here. Looks okay. Need a better view though. Let me see. Top of there would probably work. This one doesn't look too bad. I want to see it from up there. It's a bit far away, but I think it'll work. This would actually give me a good view of the entire thing. Okay, just a bit more. Shoot, I cannot parkour. Maybe I can. The place doesn't look too bad from here. A couple more tree houses and everything would look... Okay, I'll bite. Is that a cobblestone wall around my house? I think it is. Hold on. I want to get a better look at this. That's not cobblestone. What the heck? My house is surrounded in bedrock. How does something like this happen? This doesn't even happen in survival. What the heck? This just isn't fair. How am I supposed to get to anything? Ugh. Okay, well, it's a good thing I got a lot of beetroot on me, I guess. Ooh. I wonder. Ah, bet they weren't thinking of that when they did that, were they? Now, how am I supposed to get out? I could probably make it the same way I came. Now, what's going on up here? What is this? Is just a bedrock box around my house. You know what? I'm at a loss for words. It's gonna make it a heck of a lot harder to get here now, isn't it? It's gonna make it a lot harder to get out, too. Well, alright, fine, whatever. I can live with this. Maybe. Ugh. I'm just gonna go make the next video. That's just not fair. That is not fair. That's stupid. It's cheating. That is not fair. Hello, I'm Epic Joe. Welcome back to the world. Today where, well, I figured I'd start us off somewhere a bit different. We're up on top of a tree house I made. I was kind of working on it while I was stressing out over work and stuff. And yeah, there it is. It looks pretty nice. You can get a better look for it just on top of this hill though, where I can show you something else I've been doing, which is a pond. All I've really done is dig out a little bit. I still actually have to put the water in. Anyways, yeah, you can kind of see it from just about up here. This is a pretty good view of it. I put in little things so that it'd actually be holding on to the tree. And I might have to make the trunk a little bit bigger so that it looks like it can even hold it up. But yeah, I kind of want to make more of those. That's the style of house we'll be using for this area here. As for the forest area, the factory area, I'm not sure if I actually want to put housing over there. I haven't actually thought about it now that I mention it. That might be a good thing to do, especially if certain things get surrounded in blocks of other things a lot, making it so no one can live there. Anyways, I'm just gonna head over to the factory where we're going to be building today. And I'm not gonna take the boat because, I don't know, I don't get to use that bridge over there often, so I figured might as well, right? It'd be a nice change of pace. Besides, it turns out you can walk all the way to the factory, or kind of sprint jump there, from the forest area if you use the bridge. And there it is. I'll meet you guys over there in just a little bit. So, this is the factory. I want it to be used to process a whole bunch of stuff. So, might as well show you some of the work I've done on it. I actually put up some walls, or at least something of a roof. It's not an actual roof yet, because I want to keep the line of sight for these guys to be glass and stuff. So, we're not building up there. We're actually building down here today. And the employee lounge hasn't really got anything except an extra chest with a lot of iron ore. There's a lot of it around here. But down here, this is where we're going to be building. I want to build basically a giant furnace. I want it to smelt things fast and stuff, so yeah, we're going to be building that. Apparently there's also a bunch of zombies around here. Anyways, so I got all the stuff to build it in here. And off to the side right now, I've got pictures of what it's supposed to look like. And I'm going to start from the farthest edge and build forward, because not only is that simplest so that I have it right up against that edge, the stuff that's closer to the front is a bit more complex, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just going to open up those images and start building. Alright, the first part of the redstone is pretty much done. So right now we have the distributor thing for the furnace. This is Mumbo Jumbo's design. He had a video showing off a super smelter is what he called it. And what he did was he put what he wanted to smelt in top here, and everything would flow down these because it wouldn't go down, because all of the hoppers below it are locked because of all the blocks here. The redstone would power them, and once something got to the side here, it just float down, as you can kind of see here. Got 6, 6, 6, 6, and 6. Now there should be, yeah, that's a small bit that I should really fix. That should fix it. I'll just test this again. 30, shouldn't that be 36? Should that not be 36? Is that not 36? Am I missing something? Ah well, we'll just chuck 35 in there. Ah, no, 35, that makes sense. Okay. Oops. But yeah, the repeater should be on 2 ticks, I believe, and that should allow enough time for everything to sink down. Well, it should have been. Oh my. It looks like everything is actually on the 1 tick. Weird. I'll probably find a way around it or something. Okay. So, on to the next part, I guess. Okay, this part didn't take nearly as long to set up. But what I've done is I've set a line of hoppers going all the way across, pointing into pretty much nothing, and these hoppers down here are going to pull everything above them down. And these hoppers have iron bars in the 4 end slots here, and that is to make entirely sure that only 1 slot of fuel will be put into the hoppers, and only 1 slot of fuel will be put into the furnace. If you don't know, furnaces take their fuel on the side. So, since iron bars aren't fuel, they're not put into the furnace. Which means there will only ever be 1 slot full of fuel in this hopper. And that's what I want. On to the next part. Can I just say I'm a pain in my own backside for ever deciding to build this thing? Alright, so what I just put in is, in retrospect, pretty simple, kind of ish, I don't know. But here's what it is. This, when you put in here wood, any kind of wood will work. It will go into the furnace right here. I can demonstrate that too, just by adding 1 or 2 in here. Goes right in here. And it cooks itself down into charcoal. When it's all nice and cooked, it'll fall into this hopper right here, this one below the furnace. It'll go into there, and it'll go into this item elevator here, where it'll move all of the items into this chest right here, which will go into this hopper, which will go into this hopper, which also needs some iron bars. Because this hopper below this hopper is fuel for the furnace. So let me just get some iron bars and chuck them in here. So yeah, they don't go in. The reason I'm not locking this hopper is because when this hopper is full, it won't be able to pull from this hopper, which means this hopper will push into this hopper, which will start feeding the furnaces over here with any of the charcoal it would be feeding into the furnace. Basically, we're making a wood stove, only we're converting the wood into charcoal. And we're not quite distributing the charcoal evenly. What I did was I actually collected enough jungle wood to fill up all the furnaces and everything here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually everything for the furnace finished up. Pretty sure. We just need to add in the inputs, which is fairly easy. I think I need to make another comparator. Yeah, I probably do. So yeah, the inputs are really simple, so I'm going to build all of those first, and I will get back to you on this. Alright, I'm pretty sure everything is done here. I think I've got all of the iron bars in and everything like that. So yeah, the inputs are right here. It's just double chests going into item elevators that go into hoppers that go into the droppers that I put in earlier. So the wood to make the charcoal is going to be going into this thing. You put the wood in, it goes up, it goes into this furnace, the furnace cooks it, and depending on whether the furnace needs fuel or not, it'll either send it down into the actual furnaces that do work, or it'll send it into itself so that it can keep cooking the wood. The output goes in here. When the output reaches the end of this, the thing will flash, it'll drop all of the stuff into the one below it, and that will drop what's inside of it into these. These will send their output down this hopper chain into the output chest, and that should be everything. One last thing to do, I'm just gonna put a trap chest right on the side here for, you know, symmetry's sake. It has absolutely no purpose, it doesn't even link to anything, it's just there for symmetry. Because this is 8 wide and it was an odd thing here. Anyways, let us kick this thing off. I'm just going to dump everything into here. I maybe want a couple of those back. You can go in there. I'm going to keep you. So this is basically going to be the big I need a bunch of stuff smelted furnace. And it's already going to work, you can see it going in there. We just need a bit of coal to kick it off. Fortunately, not only is there a lot of iron around here, there's also a lot of coal. Go figure. So we just pop this in here, and everything starts kicking. Hopefully this piece of charcoal that gets smelted pops into, yep, Alright, so I just need to let that run for a couple hours. Possibly more. And then everything should be set up for smelting. We just need to keep a large amount of wood here for when we smelt things, so that we can, you know, refill the stuff, because it will not refill itself proportionately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to stick it in here. Simple as that. That's where we're going to keep the spare wood stuff. I should probably make another sign for that, actually. So I have a plan for how I want the face of this to look. I want it to be just one giant furnace. I'm gonna need some doors on the side here to actually get into the, you know, important stuff. But aside from that, it should work just fine. Now I would like to point out that I added something to the back here. The charcoal was kind of collecting back here. It was piling up in this hopper. So if I wanted it to be evenly distributed, I would have had to take it out and put it in that chest there. So I just had this hopper point into a dropper, and that's pushing all the stuff back into the chest so that it goes through the system again, giving anything that needs charcoal, charcoal. So what I want to do really quick is make an iron door. 2 of them actually. Or 3 of them. That works too. And I just want to pop them on the sides here. There we go. And then we just need some buttons. And there, we can access the innards for this. Now I have the materials I want to build this. I'm going to be using iron because it's going to be a giant iron furnace. And I'm just going to, for now, just make the outline with the iron. And I do want some stone bricks, now that I think about it. I can just make them. I am stupid. So there's going to be a single pattern going throughout the inside of this build. I did put that in the right place, correct? No, in fact, these are kind of in the wrong place too. So, right on top of here. There we go. Giant furnace. That's actually a little intimidating. It's like a giant monster. I like it. Now, let's test this thing out. If I remember right, I have a big stack of iron back here. I should. Ah, here we go. So we just put all that in here. Oops. Yep, everything's kicking into action. Why do you have 3 and you only have... What's going on here? What's the dealio? Oh, is it that? Bet it's that. I could scoot this over one. But is it really that big of a deal? Yeah, it kind of seems to be. Because that's just not efficient. Yeah, I think I might have to move. I don't have a way. Oh crap. Oh no. I forgot to put buttons on the other side. Oops. Okay, let's just punch our way out. Okay. That was funny. And you go on top there. Now it's a monster with dimples. Oh. Sometimes I wonder what is going through my head. There you go. Now you stay closed and we'll just walk around here to you. Now he just looks so proud. Oh my gosh. And what? That's... Isn't... Wait. Hold up. We put... That means... Okay. This machine is supposed to leave one item in these hoppers. That's just a flaw in its design. Why? For some reason, it just didn't. I haven't the slightest idea why, but it didn't. You know what? I am okay with that. I am 100% okay with that. So this thing is pretty much done. We have 48 more iron ingots to store in this ever increasing stockpile, and I so enjoy that. And was there something else I want to do today? Give me a minute. Okay, there wasn't anything else I need to do. So yeah, everything seems to be working pretty good. The coal's getting sent out. It's going into the chest. If the furnace that makes the charcoal doesn't need it, then it goes down this way into here. And it's actually getting a pretty big stockpile. And since I don't want it piling up there, I've got a little dropper system that sends it over this way. Wish I could make the clock here faster though. But yes. Yeah, that is it for today. It's too close. So yeah, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like it, you know what to do. I will see y'all next time. I am going to keep an eye on this because I need some torches. And you all have a good day, night, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you next time. Take care.